Hello everyone, how are you all? So I am Siddharth Kumar Jha and today I welcome you in my YouTube channel. So here we are going to build a machine learning project which is email spam detection. So I am going to build it in a Jupyter notebook, and if you don't have Jupyter notebook, no need to worry. You can work with the Google Colab as well. Okay. So I am going to open my Jupyter notebook. So here I will open my Jupyter notebook. Just a second. It will take I think 10 seconds to open. Okay. So it open. So now I am going to create one folder. Okay. So I am creating a folder like spam email detection. Okay. And I will double tap on that and I will go in that folder and I am going to upload my data set from here. Okay. So I am going to give the data set. Okay, so here you can see email data.csv. This is my data set. So I imported a data set. Now I am going to create one new notebook here. So just a second. Yeah, it created. So now I am going to rename this. Okay. So just rename this with email spam detection, email spam detection. Okay. So first of all, what we will do, so we will import some basic libraries. So first we will import and then we will understand like why we have imported that all library. Okay. So firstly, we will import like NumPy. So import NumPy as NP and then we will import like Pandas. So import Pandas as PD and then from the model selection, we are going to import the train test split. Okay. So from Scikit-learn dot model selection, uh, model selection, model underscore selection. I am going to import what train test split, train test split. Okay. And next, we are going to import like the feature extraction from the text. So we will write like from Scikit-learn dot Sklearn under dot feature extraction dot text. We are going to import tfind vectorizer. Okay, so tfind tfeed vectorizer. Okay, so next we will import like linear model from the logistic regression. So from Sklearn dot linear model import your logistic regression. Okay, and the next one for understanding the accuracy of our model, we are going to import the accuracy score. So from Sklearn dot matrix import accuracy score. accuracy score, and just run this. So it will import all the necessary library. So here now we are going to explain like which library we are imported for what purpose. So we have imported first NumPy and Pandas. So basically it is used for the numerical operations and data manipulation, especially for handling the dataset in the data frame format. Okay. And next we have imported the sklearn dot model selection dot train test split. Okay. So this one. So this one we have imported just for the hand. It is imported. It is a function to divide the dataset into training and testing subsets. And next we have imported like the feature extraction dot text. So this is a key component for the text processing. It converts the text data like your email message into the numerical features vectors that the model can understand. Okay. So next we have imported a logistic regression. So this machine learning algorithm choose for this binary classification task whether the spam email is spam or not. So here we are doing the binary classification. That's why we have imported this module. And next we have imported the accuracy score. Okay. So it is a function to evaluate a model's performance by calculating the accuracy of its prediction. Okay. So till now we have imported all the necessary library. So now we will load our data sets. Okay. So here I am going to load the data set. So for that I have to write like data frame is equal to pd dot read. Okay. And I will give my the uh, file name. Okay. So what is our file name? So here email data.csv. Okay. So I am going to copy this. Okay. And in this I am going to paste that. Okay. So here in that PD I am going to paste this. Okay. And just run this. Okay. So here one error module pandas has no attribute read. Oh, here it will be like read underscore CSV. Okay. So just run this. So this cell reads the mail.csv, your email.csv data into the pandas data frame. So this is the first step to loading the data for the analysis and model building. Okay. So now next we will print the data frames. So for that I have to write like print df. Okay. So see. So basically what it do, so this command display the contents of the entire data frame, including the first and last five rows. So it gives the quick overview of the data structure showing the category and the message column. Okay. So see from the starting five and the last five, it has shown. So basically you can visualize like how my data set look like. Okay. So now we will handle the missing value. Like, is there any missing value in my data sets or not? Okay. So for that, how we are going to do? So we will write like data is equal to data frame dot where and we'll give like pd dot not null and inside this we will give the value. So data frame. Okay. Comma not null. Okay, so we will just run this. So see where the error is. Oh, here will be one more bracket. Sorry. So just run this. So it is a command that replace your potential missing value, like your in your data set if there is some missing value like NA or whatever, so the data frame with the empty string. So this is crucial data cleaning step to ensure the text vectorizer in later step does not encounter errors. Okay, so the result is stored in a new data frame called data. Okay, so now we'll display the first 10 rows. So for that we have to write like data.head, data.head, and in this I will give like 10. Okay, so here just see my first 10 data is displayed here. So now next we will get the data information. Okay, so for that I have to write like data.info, data.info. So what it do basically? So the data.info is a method to provide a summary of the data frame, including the number of entries, the data types of each column, and the memory usage. So this is confirms that there are no null value in the data sets. Okay. So now we'll move further and we will get the data frame shape. Okay. So we have to write like data.shape. Okay, so just run this. So it will give the shape of the data. So shape means like how many attributes and column in our data sets. Okay, tuple and attribute in our data set. So data shape represent that. So now we will move and we will encode the target variable. Okay, so how we are going to do that? So we have to write like data dot loc and so here data.loc and I will give my data. So data and we'll give we will categorize it. Okay. So here we will give like category and its value I will give like if it is equal to spam. Okay, comma category is equal to 0. Okay, because initially I have told you like binary classification we will do for either the mail is spam or not. Okay, so spam comma category comma and we will give is equal to 0. Okay, and similarly for the not spam which is your ham, I will give like 1. Okay, so just copy this line and paste it over here and in place of spam just give ham. Okay, and its category will be 1. Okay, so just run this. So now let's understand what we have did here. So it is a machine learning model requires some numerical input. So here we performs a critical pre-processing step for converting the categorical label spam and ham into the numerical values. So spam is mapped at 0 and ham is mapped at 1. Okay. So now we will separate the features and target. Okay. So let's see how we are going to do. So we will write like x is equal to your data and whatever the message data and in this we'll write like message. Okay, and similarly for the y we'll write like data and your category. Okay, category. So, okay. So just run this. So here, what happens? So the data frame is splitted into two components, X for the input features like the message content and Y for the target variable for the category labels. Okay. So now we will going to print X and Y. So we will write like print X, print your X and print your Y, print your Y. Okay. So now we will split data into training and testing sets. So here we are going to keep like 80% for the training and 20% for the testing part. Okay. So for that, how we are writing the commands. So x underscore train, comma x underscore test, comma y underscore train, comma y underscore test is equal to, you have to write like train test split, and here you will pass the value. Okay, so give me the capital Y over here and here also. Okay, because initially I have given the categorized into the capital. So for the better understanding, or for the better, I am going to give the capital Y. So x comma y, we will write like x comma y comma, we will give the test size is equal to 0.2. 0.2 means like 20%. Okay, and we are going to give the random state. Random state. Uh, in this case, just take it 3. So now we will print the shape of the splitted data. Okay, so we have to write like print x dot shape, x dot shape. Now I will write like print. I will give the value like x underscore train dot shape, and then we will write like x underscore test shape. Okay, so print x underscore test shape. Okay, so just run this. So it give you the shape of the overall data. So there are like 5,572 of our x. So in this, for the training, like 4,457, and for the testing, 1,115. Okay, so let's move further. So similarly, we will print it for the y also. So just copy this and paste it over here, and in the place of x, just write y. Okay, so yeah, so now print for the y also. Okay, so now we will do the feature extraction and the type conversion. Okay, so here we will use the T-feed vectorizer to convert the text message into a numerical matrix. So the fit transform method learn the vocabulary from the training data and transform it. So while the transform method applies the same learned vocabulary to the test data also, so the y labels are also converted to the integer type. Okay, so let's see the syntax how we are going to write for that. So here we will write like feature extraction, like your feature extraction is equal to your t find vector. defeat vector vectorizer, and I will give the minimum df, and its value I will give like 1, and we will give the stop words is equal to English. Okay, and then we will give the lowercase is equal to true. Okay, so now I will give like x train feature and x test feature, and for y train and y test. Okay, so x underscore train features is equal to feature extraction, and I will write like feature extraction dot fit transform. Okay, and here I will give the value of x train, x underscore train, and now I will give for the x test features. Okay, so x underscore test features is equal to feature extraction dot fit transform. Okay, and here I will give the x test value. Okay, x underscore test. Okay, so now I will like give the hash type to the integer value. We are going to convert it. So for the training and testing value. Okay, so y underscore train is equal to y underscore train, and here I will give like dot hash type, and the value is like int. Okay, similarly for the test we will do, so y underscore test is equal to y underscore test dot hash type, and I will convert it into int. Okay, so just run this. So now my feature extraction is done, and the data type conversion is also done. Okay, so now the next step we will like inspect the transform data. Okay, so we will write like print x underscore train, print x underscore train. Okay, so just run this. So now it assigned like inspected transform data. So now we'll do it for the train features also. So now we'll write like x print x underscore train features, and now I will print. So see here it was like the original data, and now it has converted into the numerical form. Okay, so now we'll initialize the model. Okay, so for that we will write like model is equal to a logistic regression. Okay, so after that we will like train the model. Okay, so how we are going to train that? So model dot fit, and I will give the value like x10 feature and y10, x underscore train features comma y underscore train. Okay, so just run this. So here our train model is done. Training of the model is done. So next we will do like evaluate on the training data. Okay. So here we are going to train the model, make prediction on the training data. The accuracy score is calculated to see how well the model is learned. So now we are going to do. So for that I have to write like prediction on training, prediction on training data is equal to model.predict, model.predict, and here I will give the X train features. Okay, X underscore train feature, X train features. So, and now I will write like accuracy on training data, accuracy on your training data, training data is equal to accuracy score, and I will give the value like Y train prediction on the Y train, Y underscore train, comma, your prediction on training data. Okay, your prediction on training data. Okay, so just run this. So now I will print the accuracy. So for printing this, I will write like print accuracy on training data, accuracy on training data. Oh, I had to write in the semicolon. Uh, is your how much, comma, accuracy on training data. Okay. So just run this. So it will give like 0.967. So it means like 96.7% is your model is accurate. Okay. So now we will evaluate it. So for that, uh, this is done. This is for the training data. So now I will go for the testing data. Okay. So for the testing data, how we are going to do, let's see. So prediction on the test data, prediction, prediction on test data is equal to model.predict, and we will write like X test features. Okay. So X underscore test feature, and we will calculate for the accuracy also. So accuracy on test data is equal to accuracy score, and for what, so y test and prediction on the test data. So y test and your prediction on test data. Okay, I hope I am clear. So just run this. There is one error. Value X has इतना feature but logic regression expecting इतना features as a input. Oh, sorry. By mistake, I have given the capital X. It should be the small x. So now we have did like the evaluation of the test data. So now I am going to print the accuracy. So for that, I will copy this and I will paste it here, and I will write like accuracy on the testing data. testing data, and here I will give like accuracy on test data. Okay, so it will give the accuracy as the 96.59, and here the accuracy on the training data was 96.7, and here it is 96.5. So I think this is well and enough for predicting our message. So now I am going to create an interface, like not create an interface, basically here only, so that there you can paste your email for checking that whether it is spam or not. Okay, so let me do it. So I'm going to write like here input your mail. Okay, so input your mail. Okay, and is equal to here you will input your mail inside this, and now I am going to write like input data features, input underscore data underscore features is equal to feature extraction dot fit transform, sorry, feature extraction dot, we already fit it, so now we will transform it, transform, and input your mail. Okay, on which we are going to do, so in the input mail. Okay, so this is done. So now I will make the prediction. Okay, so prediction is equal to model dot predict, model dot predict, and you will write like input data features for the input data features, and now you will give one condition: if prediction is equal to 0, if the prediction of 0 is equal to 1, so you have to give like this is not spam email, so you will write like print not a spam email, not spam email, else you are going to print like this is a spam. Okay, so else you will print like this is spam. Okay, so I think this is done. So now I have to check it with the real examples. Okay, here I have copied the two spam, and one is spam and one is not spam. So actually I have deleted it from my inbox. That's why it was not there. So here I will paste this and I will run this. So see, it will show the spam email. Okay. And if I will search for this one, the second one. So let me search for this. So here it will show the not a spam email. Okay, so this is about the today's lecture. So in this we have built a spam detector where we can predict our mail which is spam or not. Okay, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. So if you have really enjoyed, so just click on the subscribe button and don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Okay, so see you in the next video. Tab tak ke liye keep learning and keep exploring. Bye bye.